Welcome back to NFL Weekly Predictions, and let's talk Week 1 NFL 2022 season predictions straight up. Let's do it.
You're listening to the NFL Weekly Predictions podcast, where it's 100% NFL talk.
But first, if you're watching this on YouTube, please give us a subscribe. It would help the channel out a lot. If you listen to podcasts, whatever favorite podcast outlet you listen to, please give us a subscribe there also. It will help the channel out. NFL Weekly Predictions, look for us. Welcome back to NFL Weekly Predictions. Man, I'm excited to start off the year 2022. Week 1 is finally here. And let's talk about it. Let's do this real quick. Let's give it a Thursday. We have Buffalo at the Rams. Man, week 1 is going to be wild. Nobody really has a grasp how every team really is. I mean, there's some out there, one or five that we have a good idea what they are, but the rest is still a toss-up. Let's start with Thursday night. We have Buffalo at the Rams. This is going to be a great game. And they do have Buffalo by 2.5, and I have Buffalo winning this game. I do have Buffalo. I think Buffalo has everything in place at this point to make a run at the Super Bowl. And yes, I'm saying that early. Hey, and the Rams ain't no joke either, man. Those guys are fully equipped over there. It's going to be a battle, but I do think Buffalo comes out and takes it Thursday night. Let's move along to Sunday. We got New Orleans at Atlanta. Now, these two teams, man, I think they're kind of similar. Both quarterbacks here are not impressive at all. The line has New Orleans by 5.5, but I'm taking Atlanta with the win for Sunday. We got San Francisco at Chicago. San Francisco is favored by 7. And I do have Chicago winning this game. I think Chicago takes another step this year towards improving their team. And I have Chicago winning Sunday for this game. We got Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. They have Cincinnati by 6.5, and I do have Cincinnati over Pittsburgh on Sunday. I think Cincinnati's out to prove something this year. They're gonna be heavy contenders in the playoffs this year, and I do have Cincinnati over Pittsburgh. Moving along, we got New England at Miami. Miami is favored by 3, and I do have Miami winning this game over New England. New England still, they have a lot to prove in my point, and also Miami. But I think as of right now, Miami are more, man, it's hard to say, but I think they have a more solid and stable team at this point. We got Baltimore at the New York Jets, and they got Baltimore by 7, and I agree. I have Baltimore winning over the Jets. We got Jacksonville at Washington. They have Washington by 2.5, but I do have Jacksonville winning this game over Washington. I think Jacksonville still has a lot to prove with a new coach, new system over there, but I got Jacksonville over Washington. We got the Cleveland Browns at Carolina Panthers, and they have Carolina by 2.5. And I do have Cleveland winning over Carolina. Even though they don't have Deshaun at the helm yet, but I do have Cleveland squeaking this one out. We got Indianapolis at Houston. They have Indy by 7.5, and I agree, probably more. Houston has a lot to prove. They got Mills at quarterback over there. They have a lot of holes that need to be answered, but Indy is looking like a squad this year. We got Philadelphia at Detroit. Detroit, still, I think in my book, Detroit, I think is still Detroit at this point, year 22. They got Philly by 4, and I agree. I got Philadelphia over the Detroit Lions. We got the Giants at Tennessee. Tennessee is favored by 5.5. I agree. Tennessee is going to take this one over the Giants. We got Green Bay at Minnesota. Green Bay is favored by 1.5. Not much, but I agree. I got Green Bay over Minnesota. We got Kansas City at Arizona. Kansas City is favored by 6, and I think Arizona still, I don't know, I think it's gonna be a question mark this year with that squad. I do have Kansas City, even though Kansas City is not the same Kansas City as of last couple of years, but I do have them winning over Arizona. We got Las Vegas Raiders at LA Chargers. They got the Chargers by 3, but I do have Vegas winning this game. I got the Raiders over the Chargers. We got Tampa Bay at Dallas. Tampa Bay is favored by 2.5, and I do have Tampa over Dallas. Dallas still needs to prove they could be the Tom Brady team. For the Monday night, we got Denver at Seattle. They do have Denver favored 6.5 on this game, and I do agree. Denver has a good squad. Seattle, not so much. I got Denver all over Seattle. And there you have it, folks. Week 1, your predictions, straight up predictions. Take them or leave them, man. It's just nice to be back. Nice to have football back, man. We have it for a few months, and enjoy it. Enjoy this week. Have a good one. Stay out of trouble and stay out of jail. Peace out.